What do you think, guys? Now we got that seat, that one, and that one over there. And you guys know I got the La Rosa saddlebag on. And we still got our saddlebags over here. This is the one I made. And those two saddlebags here, those were actually for a horse. Those are horse saddlebags. What I did is the piece of leather that joins them, I cut it off. So yeah. There we go. Danny Gray, bro. I don't know why I thought that was a Corbin. It's a Danny Gray seat. This is leather, guys. This isn't vinyl. This is leather. Now, mine is actually softer. That's why that's actually not as bad. It's actually softer, but so it doesn't look too bad in black, guys. What do you think? You know, for those of you that don't know, I've been having a discussion with some guys about. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Some of us have been having discussions about counterfeit checks and counterfeit money. When you go to sell your bike or your car or your truck, you don't accept cash because cash can be counterfeited real easy right now. You know, so you accept a cashier's check or a personal check. You know, naturally a personal check ought to clear. All the funds are going to clear. It usually takes about 3 days. Because I'll tell you right now, some banks will only let so much money go per day. Okay, I've deposited large sums of money in the past. And what some banks do is they'll let $2,500 through first. Let's say, for instance, if someone gives you a check for $25,000, you sell a car, $25,000, you deposit it in your bank. That doesn't go through immediately. You know, you'll come home, you'll go online, you'll look your bank up, you'll say, hey, it didn't go through yet. What they'll do, they'll let a little bit of money go through the first day. The next day they'll let more go, and then the third day they'll let the rest of the money go through. A lot of people don't know that. They think, oh, once you hand the check over, you know, as soon as you give it to the bank, bam, your money goes through. It doesn't work like that. Not for large sums of money. Okay, that's why if you sell something, I would rather have a cashier's check, or if they insist on paying cash, we'll go to my bank, and the bank has a machine to put that money in, and it'll count it and scan it. Because I don't have time to go through hundreds and hundreds of bills, you know, looking at every single damn bill. You know, like if you sell a motorcycle for 10 grand and they give you all 20s, that's $520 bills. Who has the time to look at every goddamn bill? Let's say, for instance, some of them might be maybe 1,000 of them. The $1,000 might be real 20s and the rest are all counterfeit. And they'll put the good ones on top, and then you'll get tired of counting. Okay, all right, they're all good. Meanwhile, the rest of them are counterfeit. Or if they give you 10 grand in 100s, that's 100 100s. Who has time to go through every goddamn $100 bill and look at it? You know, to make sure that That metal strip is in there, and the numbers are shiny. The numbers on the corners are luminescent. Or you have the pen that tests. Who the hell has the time for that? That's why, you just, it takes 10, 15 minutes to go up to my bank. I'll even take $150. I'll take $200 off the price of the bike. Follow me up to my bank. We'll give the money to the bank, and they'll scan it. Just like it'll take them maybe 10 seconds, maybe a minute. Done deal. And once they don't want to do that, that money ain't no good. Like if someone insists on paying cash and they get pissed off because you're not going to accept cash, well, why can't you go to the bank and get a cashier's check? If I want a bike real bad, I will pursue that motorcycle. And I'll do whatever it takes to get that bike. So it's like with my Hayabusa, with the Hayabusa. That Hayabusa mine wasn't just any old 2013 Hayabusa. That Hayabusa came with a 6th gear oiler, which was rare. That's why that bike was so goddamn fast. Not all of the black and charcoal Hayabusas have that 6th gear oiler. The only one that's supposed to have that is the yellow one. Mine had that. So I don't know if it was by mistake, and I wanted that bike bad, and I got it. People that are serious about the motorcycle, they will do whatever it takes to get that. But the ones that are going to chop it up or maybe change the neck and they don't want to get a cashier's check or they don't want to go up to the bank, they are giving you phony money. They might be from a club. They might be maybe they think they're slicker than slick. So far I haven't put the motorcycle back up for sale. Right now I don't really want to sell it. I want to tool around with this Danny Gray. I don't know why I thought that was Corbin. I want to tool around with that Danny Gray seat a little bit. Yeah, I have 3 seats for that, guys. It's like when I had my Harley, man. I had 2 seats for that. My Harley was it was an old police bike, and it came with that solo seat with the silver conchas on it. So the seat was worth a lot of money, and I changed it into I put a horseshoe oil tank on it because mine was an 81. Or no, I was an 82. I put the horseshoe oil tank on it, and I got a drag specialty seat on it, which it was a lot more rideable with that seat. Now let me talk to you about clubs a little bit. Since my father was in one, and I'm also in one too, motorcycle clubs. Depending on the club you belong to, you don't have to really devote every minute of your day to these clubs. But I will tell you the one thing that many of the clubs do, and especially even the real big clubs, they know where all the other members live. That's like I told you guys that the other day. All the motorcycle club members that live around me, I know where they all live. A real big motorcycle club, they have to know where their enemies live. In case if they make a move on them, they know, right? Because I'll tell you right now, if they don't do that, they're idiots. If they don't know where their enemies live, they are idiots. Because if they make a move on them, but now if you know where they live, you can strike back. You can fight back. That's why these and they don't. That's the one secret that they don't let out. But they know where each other lives, or they at least try to. Some of the guys they might stay at the clubhouse. They might actually live in the clubhouse. A lot of them have homes, jobs. They actually have real jobs. They might be some of them might be plastic surgeons. Working in an office building. They have real jobs, children, families, Maybe they have a Cadillac. But their job is to find out where every single person of the opposing motorcycle clubs lives. And some of them they may not be able to find it, but they damn try to, brother. Let me tell you that. Just in case, like I said, in case if something happens, they know right where to go. But I haven't got any threats on my life over this bike yet. I haven't. No one has come to my house over the BS that happened. You know, I have been locked and loaded. I have been ready. And I've made a decision with myself. If I pull my gun out again, I'm firing the sucker. Okay, that's why I don't like to carry a pistol. Because even if you're right, even if you're in self-defense, even if the police say you acted in self-defense, you're okay. You still might get sued from the person's family. You know, they might try to claim a wrongful death lawsuit on you and take everything you have, including your house. And then you're going to have to get an attorney just to defend yourself. You know, and attorneys ain't cheap. A criminal attorney is a minimum of $5,000 and up. Okay, the one my wife had, I think his fees came to $3,600 or $3,700, and you won't find many of those. The second attorney that we contacted, he wanted $10,000. Okay. Now, if I would shoot someone in self-defense, that $3,700, well, he might take me, because just because we know him. But the attorneys aren't cheap. Like I said, even if you shoot somebody in self-defense and you're 100% in the right of self-defense. You know, if this guy was going to shoot you and you shoot him first, and you're in self-defense, that the family of that person might decide, you know what, I'm taking this to court. I'm not satisfied. Now, you have to get an attorney, and they ain't free. They are not freaking free. So that's why if you're going to carry a gun, guys, be prepared and have everything thought out what you're going to do if you have to whip that gun out and fire it at somebody. That's why I don't like to carry guns. And even though I have a license to carry one, I don't carry a freaking pistol. Because I don't want to lose my house to some sucker. Wind up being homeless because of some damn fool. Lose my job because of some damn fool. But someone comes in your house, man. If someone comes in my house unauthorized, like if someone comes in my house and tries to kill me, brother, I am gonna shoot them dead. They ain't leaving alive, because if you let them go, they're gonna make you into their bitch. They're gonna come back. Because they know you're easy prey. You're going to be their bitch. So you have to shoot their ass. If that person comes in your house and tries to kill you or a member of your family. I ain't going to play. You cannot play with them. And you have to have all this thought out what you're going to do. You have to have it. You have to have this crap. You have to have it planned out, what you're going to do. And naturally someone breaks in your house, the first thing you got to do is you got to ID them. You got to make sure it's not a cop. It's a very difficult situation. It might be a plainclothes cop. It might be an undercover detective. Who knows? But you know, they're not going to just break in your house. They're going to announce themselves. See, the whole problem with that, announcing themselves, is a criminal might do that too. You know, this individual might announce themselves that they're police. Okay, you know, I can't shoot a cop. They're going to come here and bust you, break in your house. Here they turn out not to be police. You know. So that's why you got to really think this thing out, and it's got to be planned out. Now, I also want to talk about, I found in the garbage man and the trash, I came across a designer hobo bag from my wife, brand new. I don't know why these people throwing these things out. The bag's worth like $100. I gave it to my wife, and there was 2 slippers in there. I think they're called Hocklack or Hockla slippers. They're designer slippers. It went with the handbag. The designer handbag, I think it was called, and I just looked at the damn tag, it was called America something. I forget the name of it. But the bag and the shoes are worth $180 and they're brand new. So she loves it. Guys, if I ever find cash in the trash, bro, I'm keeping it. I've never come across cash yet. If I find a large sum of cash in the garbage, I'm keeping it. But once that truck goes to that damn landfill and dumps that trash, that's it. I ain't going through the goddamn landfill looking for cash. I'm telling you right now, I find any cash, man, it's going straight in my pocket. And I might not even tell my wife for a while. Because what they'll do is they'll call here and they'll squeeze the information out of her. That's why I might not even tell her for a while. So yeah, we got the seat. we got the I don't know why the hell I thought that was a Corbin seat. Danny Gray seat. It's a Danny Gray seat. I got that on eBay off of Big Dog Parts Kingpin. He also had a fender for this too, a rear fender. I was going to buy the fender, and I didn't. The fender was $200. It was a steel fender for a 300 millimeter Ridgeback. Because I was going to bring the bike back to its original look, you know. But I modified the front fender for aerodynamics, and I modified the rear fender for look. So I'm going to keep it like this. Now I'm looking at right now the head bolt covers. There's magnetic ones that go on these, and those suckers, man, are over $100. They're like $109 for 4 of them. They're chrome covers, they go over the head bolts, and they're magnetic. Those suckers are $109 for 4 bolt covers, guys. You know, stuff is not cheap. Stuff is not cheap for these. You know, and I don't know, guys. If I put this back on, man, back on Cycle Trader, you know, there's nothing up here, man. This sucks living up here in Pennsylvania. There's nothing here. All you can do here in Pennsylvania is work and pay your taxes. And that's it. There is nothing here. There is absolutely nothing here. You boys down south got so much on us. There is everything down south, man. There's everything down there. There is nothing up here. That's what they got us doing up here. We bust our ass working, and we pay taxes. That's it. That's all they let you do here. Work and pay taxes. And you're sending all these politicians, you're sending their kids to college. I'm sending their kids to college with the money I'm making. I'm buying them their goddamn cars and their SUVs to go around in. You know, it's like the police here. They're driving around in Maseratis and they're wearing Rolex watches. That's where my tax dollars are going. They're wearing Rolex watches and driving around in Maseratis. How do you like that? You know, I'm making a gun room down here in the basement for the guns. And I did a couple things to the house. I put a railing on in the driveway entrance. I got to put another railing on my front entrance, and then I have to start on my living room floor. As soon as this house is done, I'm gonna try to sell it. Where I'm gonna go, I don't know. I don't know, guys. You know, it's not easy to move out of the state that you were born in. You know, it's not easy. You know, my parents are buried here. My grave site is right next to where my parents is. I know everything. I know about everything around here. You know, I don't know. That's why part of me just wants to move up to Ty Nest. I've been up to Ty Nest before. Ty Nest is nice. So I'll give you guys one more look at this seat. Then I'm going to try to go out for a ride. Probably Friday. Because tomorrow morning I have to take my dog out for her walk in a park, in a state park. Then me and the wife are going to do something. So hopefully Friday morning it doesn't rain, because it's been raining actually since Sunday night. And it just stopped raining about 3 hours ago. And this is now Wednesday. So maybe Friday I'll go out for a ride on this. Yeah, see these 4 bolts right here? The covers for those are $109, magnetic covers, guys. Alright guys, be safe and smart.